Hi folks, and welcome back. Today, we're checking out Crown Wars The Black Prince. This is, of course, part of Steamfest's February 2024 Nextfest demo. So we're going to check this out, see if it's going to be worth playing. It's coming out later in the year. I don't really know too much about this, other than it looks like some sort of dark fantasy medieval RPG with some tactical combat. So we're going to jump in. First time I've loaded this up. That looks good for a start. I like the graphics, I like the colours. It looks like 100 Years' War
Many
era.
historians have recounted this war between France and England, but not all facts have been told. Poitiers, 1356. After fighting to complete exhaustion, the King of France, John II, is defeated. The King of England's son, the Black Prince, takes him as a prisoner. For more than 20 years, the royal houses had been fighting for the crown of the most powerful kingdom in the Occidental world. It was a war of chivalry, kings and princes. A war between families, rival houses, and cousins. A war fought according to the conventions of feudalism. But with neither side willing to kneel to the other, the war became a costly endeavor, attracting the most bloodthirsty of mercenaries. And in the shadows, there were those who resorted to unspeakable methods, exploring mystical powers involving the occult.
Yeah, I thought this was...
In the midst of this turmoil, with chaos reigning all round, a group of compassionate men and women gathered in secret to fight an insidious threat, more horrifying than the war itself.
So, as I said, dark fantasy medieval. I love the medieval aspect of it. The 100 Years' War is a really interesting, fascinating time. From a history perspective, it was a mental, stupid war that didn't need to take place, as most wars of the time didn't. But it's the sort of cult.
Thank you, my
stuff.
dear brothers and sisters, for having come from so far away.
Here, that's
the
interesting.
Brotherhood is facing a formidable challenge in these troubling times.
It's true. The King of France has been defeated and captured by the English.
And we must continue to keep out of political matters.
Of course, but that's not why the council has gathered here today.
What was that?
What was that?
See what's going on.
Hey Rob, how's it
Are
going?
we under attack?
We must prepare for the worst.
The Brotherhood's documents are of the utmost importance. We mustn't let anyone get hold of them.
Hey Vosper, hadn't heard of this one before. Time period's interesting. Snap. This was fairly new to me. It was mentioned to me a few weeks ago. So this is my first look at it. This guy looks like he means business. Daggers look nice. Oof! Oh, he's one of us, right? I think he's one of us. That looks brutal.
Good God, what's happening?
Sire, we must leave right away. We are under heavy attack.
We can't flee and leave our documents here.
Burn
We
them.
should send a message to warn Nicholas. We can't risk being captured.
My friends, the day we all feared has arrived. We must burn our documents. We cannot let ourselves be captured.
You, go to the main gate. Organize the defense. We need to buy ourselves time.
Very well. We'll meet again before God.
Okay. This is looking interesting. Ooh, okay. Bit of gore. Never goes amiss. Are we jumping straight into combat here? This is the demo, so I don't know how this will follow with the main story once the game comes out.
They're already here.
Start of the battle. It's turn-based tactical combat by the looks of it. Each unit has one movement point and 2 action points. Moving units consumes your movement points, I'm guessing. Which, is that... I'm guessing they're action points? We've got Overwatch. Okay, that's good. And defensive stance. Increasing your reflexes then ends the active unit's turn. Fighting style champion. You unleash your zealous fury. While this fighting style is selected, you gain 10% power bonus. We'll have to see what that equates to. Fighting style defender. Fight so valiantly that enemies focus on you. While this fighting style is selected, you gain a chance to inflict taunted on enemies hit. That's nice. Crusher, you smash down the target with your hammer, dealing blunt damage and removing 1 armor point. Okay. Oh. Could these be armor... No, I don't think they're armor points. So I don't think they'd be flashing. And we've got Verdict. Like some sort of Justicar type... I say Justicar. What are they from? They're like paladins going meeting out justice, I think, from other games. which might fit with this character's style by the looks of it. Oh, Crusader. Yeah, this does fit in quite well. You strike down with your weapon to chase in your targets and deal 5 to 9 blunt damage. Taking damage during the turn, this gains 20% power bonus. So that's a good one to respond with. A heavy charge. You charge ahead and deal blunt damage to the first enemy in your way. The chance to inflict prone. Environmental elements will interrupt the charge. So the environment's going to come into play here as well then. That's good. I wonder if they have a cover system. I'm liking the look of this. Hey Christy, welcome back. Nice to see you. And the MK Young Show. Just a fast time by on the way to work. So you got something to watch this evening. Have a good one. Thanks, and good luck to you at work. By the way, folks, we saw some daggers come in there. Have I shown you guys this before? This is a medieval dagger. It's called... I can't remember the name of it. A Quillon dagger. It is an authentic Quillon dagger as copied by various designs in books and museums. Can you see that if I hold myself up? Will it focus on that properly? Now, it's not got a sharp edge, but it could take an edge. It's got a beast of a point. This is made by Todd Cutler of Todd's Workshop, the YouTube channel. See if it'll drop a link. I'll see if the Steam Deck is going to work today. It'll work on Steam, Twitch rather. It won't work on YouTube for some reason. That's something I'm going to have to fix, definitely. I love these sort of things. I love historical weapons and replicas and stuff. That was handmade by Mr. Cutler himself. Go and check out his YouTube channel, Todd's Workshop. He's got loads of cool stuff, loads of videos where they're testing out weapons and armor and things of the medieval period and older, some Roman stuff. Cool guy. So that was bought as a bit of a prop. I don't go out hunting medieval vagabonds with it or anything, just to be clear. They're awesome, aren't they? He started doing swords as well now, but the swords are like super expensive. But he's got a load of really cool medieval daggers and other knives, usable knives, eating knives, and all sorts, and some Viking style stuff on there that you can use around the home if you wanted to. Yeah, Todd's Workshop. He's well known, isn't he? He's got some good stuff. And he's not afraid to admit when he's got something wrong, which is what I like. So I'm going to try this heavy charge. It's got a 4-turn cooldown. We can reach in. Nice. And knocks him to the floor. And that uses... It's used one of these points. So I don't know if these are action points. Oh, it shows what it's going to use in the top left corner there. Each one of these is going to use 1 point. So I'm going to go Crusher. And that should finish them off. Alright, I like the swings with the weapon. That looks quite nice. And that should be end turn, and we should be out of there, right? Oh no, there's more coming. Okay, I maybe should have got into cover. Oof. I didn't foresee that happening. I thought it was over all too easily. I wonder what that was coming from. Oh, nice. What is that dog? Oh, it's a weird angle if it's just a dog. It looked like an angry pig for a moment. I couldn't see its shoulders. It looks like it's got devil red eyes.
We came from the western ramparts and attackers passed by. If the gate falls, we're done for.
Okay. Reach the castle gates. None of your characters must die. So we have a dog and a dude. I can't use the charge anymore, unfortunately. I can move up to there, but I'm going to guess maybe I can't attack. I'm just going to... Is it double click to move? Seems to be. So I've got 1 point left. So I can move in and swing at the guy, which could potentially do all the damage.
Heathen!
Okay, it's going to be one of those, is it? Right. I'm going to turn to that fighting style defender, because it doesn't seem to cost anything at the end of the turn. Do I get to move these now?
At your service.
Do we just... There's no, like, initiative order. While flanking a target increases your hit chance. Attacking while flanking a target increases your chance. Attacking from behind further increases this bonus. I wonder if I should have moved them up, switched to the other character, done their attack, switched back to Jeff here, and done their attack, because then they might have got the flanking bonus as well. I'm not quite sure. We've got Beck the dog as well. Let's move in. No, let's bring...
Yes.
Let's bring that in there. I didn't look to see if there's any, like, charge bonus. A grappling strike. Oh, use your target to haul your target around to face you and deal damage. That sounds useful if you want them to not face whoever was here. Shiv. Stab your target. Okay, what else have we got? Coordinated strike. You and your beast fight together as one. Deals 4 to 6 slashing damage. If the beast is within range of the target, its attacks also benefit from teamwork. You attack a target while calling your falcon for support. Deals 3 to 4 slashing damage. Right, nice. I think we're just going to go for a Shiv here.
Die!
Right, they're poisoned. So I'm going to assume that at the start of their turn they're going to die. Depends how much damage the poison does. Go on, let's eat him then. That was a savage bite. Okay, the dog seems to do way more damage. Can we go again? We can go again. It's action points. It's not number of attacks. Holy crap. Okay, that dog means business. I'm going to throw away the hammers and the axes, and we're just going to get some more dogs. They're awesome. In that case, then, there's no point holding this back. Let's just do a hack. So these animations look quite good. They might look a little bit repetitive by the time you've played this game for 15, 20 hours. I don't know how long it's going to be. Eliasis? It's a sausage. Something and sausage, I think. Is that pronounced? I don't know. Welcome to the chat, by the way. If you alt on a hovered character, you get details on the poison. Oh, nice. Oh, I see. Pressing alt, it shows action points. I'm going to call them action points. I'm not sure if that's what the right term is. Okay. Looks good. So far, so good. Let's end the turn there. See if anyone else turns up. Christy, you went to Toledo in Spain many moons ago and brought back a short sword on the airplane. It didn't fit in your carry, so you poked a hole in the bag, stuck the point through and wrapped it in cloth and duct tape. Same trip you also bought a basket with 6 bottles of wine on the plane. Obviously this was before... Right, okay, yes, before there was major security on planes. I'm surprised you got on the plane with all that. I mean, it looks like you were going tooled up to get absolutely pissed and start a fight. A sword and 6 bottles of wine, that's going to be some awesome fight. You'd love to get one of Todd's crossbows? Oh yeah, he makes some good ones, doesn't he? I used to have a longbow made by Steve Ralphs. And if you've heard the name, it's not because he's a master bow maker. He's a good bow maker, but he makes like replica bows for movie sets. And he appears in those movies, and he's often the technical advisor on those as well. In fact, if you go back and watch Gladiator, he was the guy who shot the flaming arrow that started or signaled the beginning of the battle in the opening scene, the big battle in the Teuton Forest, whatever it's called. It's Eliasis and his sausage in French. I thought it was funny because it sounded melodic and then understood the second meaning. I see what you mean. Nice. Welcome to the stream anyway. Have you played this already then, or were you involved in... are you involved in the game at all? So we do occasionally get game devs on the stream here, which is awesome. There's no looting in this, right? Or none of these to loot. I'm going to run into cover, and I'm going to wait for the rest of the gang to catch up. Dog can go and have a poo in the vegetable garden.
Ready to go.
Let's go charging in. Don't see anything coming so far. Wait, hang on. You were 14 years old when you took a sword and 6 bottles of wine on a plane? Man, those were different days, I'm guessing. Okay, I'm not seeing anything here, so maybe we should send the dog in to advance. Do they have... Does he have more movement, maybe? Oh, he just jumps over the top. That's kind of cool. You tried the demo this morning. It was pretty fun. Yeah, it's one... I guess we've got an archer on board as well now. Some pretty accurate arrow shooting there. Oh, it's a crossbow. That's some pretty fast reloading then. Oh, we've got one of each. Nice. I always love checking out archery in these sort of games, as I, well, technically still am, but used to be an archer. Let's see. Do we let them come to us? I say we dive into cover and let them come to us. Do we have anyone? If I put on defensive stance on all of them, and they can just hide here.
Yes?
Ready when you are.
And oh, do we have the others? I like the plague doctor look. So I think we want to shoot the ones with ranged weapons. It's not a great shot for me. What have we got? A fire flask. Ooh, okay, I'm gonna enjoy this. How far can you get it? Not far, not quite far enough. And what's the cooldown on that? Range of 7. It doesn't suggest that there's any cooldown on that. That's awesome. An acid flask, a healing flask. You throw a flask that heals the companion. Okay, those. Oh, okay, they're two different things, right? Fair enough. You loose a bolt, piercing damage. We've got the alchemical pitch. You throw a flask of pitch enhanced through alchemical research, which creates a large surface of pitch and impact. Slows units. I bet I can't throw it far enough, right? And we've finally got an alchemical blast. It could potentially do for him, but let's just go for armor piercing.
Yield.
It's quite nice. Actually, I can do that again, so...
Die!
Nice. So we get rid of the ranged weapon dude. He might be able to throw that axe, I don't know. And then... I might just go over there and just sort of pretend I'm in some sort of cover. Let's get our other one out.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, I agree. The world has changed a lot in 25 years. I've certainly seen it change much, especially when regards to like air travel and going to other countries and stuff. What have we got here? We've got caltrops. You place caltrops in the target area. Units in the area or that move through this area consume more movement points and take damage. What's the range? Nice. So I could throw it there. Then they are guaranteed to take some... I'm going to do that.
Caltrops here.
I must remember when I go in to run around this area, because I'm going to guess they stay there. We've also got the perfect shot. You focus hard and pull off a devastating shot with increased range, which deals 2 to 5 piercing damage. You gain a bonus to power proportional to your distance from your target. Right, so in that case, it says power. Do we have... First time you use a consumable or interactive object, using it has no AP cost. That's nice. Do we have a power meter? I don't see one. I'm going to shoot this guy. A decent shot. And we can now move. So I think just jump into cover seems like the obvious solution. Okay, that was... They're not daft, are they? They're not going through the caltrops. This looks like the perfect place for a fire flask. Just chuck a grenade around the corner. Oh. Oh, someone made a... Did he get hit? It sounded like someone got hit. So what we're going to do... I don't want to set fire to myself, clearly. And burning. Can we change weapons? It doesn't suggest so. That creates a fire... That's going to cause me some problems.
Yield.
I think we might have overburnt this chap. Right, you're good there. So you don't have any such abilities, but you should, unless we can go into Overwatch, which we can. I suggest we just run, draw him out, and then shoot him. Yeah, I'm just going to run away from there. I don't fancy an archer taking on an armored two-handed sword guy solo. We are going to bring...
At your service.
I don't think we need to worry too much about range stuff now. So let's bring the melee types
At your
over.
service.
Let's hope I haven't just wasted all my flasks on other characters, by the way. Oh, the third enemy in the caltrops died? Was he not... I missed it anyway. So he's nicely dead now. So we've used up the fire flask. Maybe we have to buy more of those. I don't know. Or maybe it's one per combat. We'll figure that out. So the guy's gone running off down there. We've got our archer who may as well plug them full of arrows.
Die!
Headshot. Oh, this is called headshot. Okay. So we just continually aim for the guy's head. And then... I'm going to get the sneaky one over. And the dog. I think he's going to die just from this, isn't he? I'm being a little bit over the top with the kills here. In case... Well, let's just go for it. Gets the ankle, goes for the throat. That's a savage dog.
Thank you. The Council will destroy the documents. We must hold the main gate.
Yes, the enemy's quickly gathering. I saw them from the rooftops.
They're trying to force the gate open. We don't have much time.
We must stop them here!
They'll rue the day they attacked us.
Forward!
Anything explosive down there? Yeah, I'd say we'd been spotted. It looks like that we can just carry on. There's no initiative. That's what I'm used to in these sort of games, is seeing initiative orders. So we should probably take down the ranged guy and then set up a bit of a trap, unless they can come up the sides, which they might be able to.
Yes!
Let's just shoot him, though. Oh, I'll tell you what, even better idea. Let's go into some cover. I'm not sure if high ground counts for much in here. Nice. He resisted blinded.
At your command.
But this is perfect for shooting these guys down from here. Oh, I've got the wrong chap there. Crap. I thought I'd clicked on him. Right, so you're going to have to come back out. You can sneak there and just hide. That's my bad. It does highlight who you've got selected.
I won't fail you.
Who should we shoot? I don't like the look of this. This looks like some sort of rogue, backstabby type here. A cutthroat, yeah. So let's go for... We'll not waste these. Let's just go for the armor-piercing thing. We might be able to kill him in 2 shots. Unless we had to... Oh no, we've got another shot, it's fine.
Die!
So we're going to move up like this. Move to there. Go to defensive, and I'm going to go on Overwatch. Do we set a position? Do I just set it and forget it? Just says Overwatch area. I don't...
They won't get through.
Oh, it's gone that way. Crap. Okay, you do set it then. Mistakes were made. The dog, we're just going to... We're going to move the dog out the way, because I'm guessing the dog doesn't want to get hit. Let them advance to me. Seems like turn-based RPG strategy games has got an upswing in popularity lately. Did he just... Okay, I think I may have spotted a problem. Okay, fair enough here. The guy jumped up on the box to attack me. That's understandable. I didn't see that there. That's cool. This should not have been a thing, though. I wasn't watching. I was looking at chat. So he hasn't done any damage. So maybe... No, he's done some damage to him, unless that damage was there before. This shouldn't be a thing at all. So I may have spotted the first problem with the game. Never mind. We can work on that. Or I should say we can deal with it. We could do with...
Yes?
Let's see. Can you shoot the guy from there?
Die!
Yeah, we might have an issue here.
Yield.
I mean, being able to shoot from the top of the wall is not so much the issue. Being able to attack through a wall and something 2 levels up definitely is. Let's see. Can you get over here? You can. But I mean, this is a demo. This is maybe something that's going to get fixed. Let's change to fighting style champion. And let's just crush the guy, because I can't see anything better to do. And I think we can go twice. I like the fact that you can attack twice in a turn. That's nice. Yeah, you're right, Kaludis.
There are still
Baldur's
many
Gate.
enemies. Let's hope our brothers and sisters of the Council had enough time.
Hang on a sec.
Regardless, we must continue until the very end if we must.
You're right, there's been a few types of these things. Baldur's Gate 3. The Divinity games are a little bit older. But there's a lot of these. Hi, JD. Welcome back in. But yeah, they were good. Solasta, Crown of the Magister, was low-budget game, but fun still. What's going on there? They're going to blow themselves up. Okay, I didn't see that. Oh, the XCOM games, of course. I do like these sort of games, generally. I do like the... Please tell me that wasn't the end of the demo. I do like medieval games,
The head of your
fantasy
family
games.
dies a sudden and violent death, while France, in its defeat, plunges into civil war. With your family ruined, fate forces you to flee your lands and wander the roads in exile. But don't lose hope. I'm offering you a new start, a small and secluded domain within the kingdom. For now, you need only know that I was a friend of the head of your family, and my name is Nicholas.
Hey, Avengi. Yeah, no, the melee's ignoring height. Let's hope that gets fixed before release. I haven't checked the release date of this one yet. Might be the end of the month, might be a bit further afield. So it looks like we've got some base building, which I love in games. So some base management. This could be good. This could be a good one. Not sure if it's a popularity thing or if developers all decided to create them at the same time, so they all release within a year or so of each other. Yeah, it can be the thing. Developers often, especially if there's a big title making, you often see some lower budget titles try to jump in on that sort of bandwagon and get things released at the same time. No, I'm not saying it's the case here, but it sometimes happens. It was a bit of an overly extreme resolution to destroying the documents. It did seem a little bit so. Yep, they could have sent the documents with us. Hey, T-Pode. Looks nice. Mixed battle order like Baldur's Gate 3 or Battle Brothers would be better than a whole team turn like in King Arthur. You kill all enemies in one turn, it's kind of boring. I tend to agree. It's the you go, we go type of turn system is not as good as the mixed initiative system. However, it's just a demo. We don't quite know how it's going to be in the finish. You're about to enter a world at war set in a historical background infused with alchemy and dark fantasy. We've been crafting this game for 3 years and are very excited to share it with you now. I hope you enjoy our adventure, and don't forget to wishlist the game if you liked it. You've just inherited a domain from a mysterious man named Flammel. I thought he was named Nicholas. Maybe Nicholas is just the guy organising stuff. You fought to take back lands around it. You've just received a missive from Nicholas telling you to meet him at the Saint Martin village. Okay. Click on the Lord's Hall and on the map of France to gain access to the battle, the sack of Saint Martin. The appearance and equipment of your companions can be customised in the barracks. What have we got? We've got the barracks. Let's jump in there straight away. I think it's the beginning of March for this. That's a month away to fix some minor things. We saw issues with height when we played Solasta, didn't we? They had issues with spells and stuff attacking enemies at different heights. There's definitely some problems there. Nicholas Flamel, maybe? Maybe. Could be. He's a historical figure of the French medieval times. I did not know that. That's cool. Maybe it's the same guy. Yeah. You're right. It could be Flamel could be a surname. All right, so we can recruit people. There's a guy with a bear here. Beastmaster armor. Equipped weapons. Secondary weapons. Okay, I like this. I don't know what I'm doing, but I like the fact that we can change things. Can we change those? I love the hunters. The consumables, so we can... Oh, nice. I love it when you can customize your characters properly. Let's go back. Season. How do we go back one? Oh, okay, this just hides. Antilio. Gwenael Viranog. Godfried Balmer. Okay, I don't know if these are any of the guys. Maybe these are just randoms. I like the gear. I like the look of the gear. That's good. Emily Bell. Yeah, the armor looks kind of authentic for the period. Always nice. We can't see anything there. Okay, let me come out of this because I don't know what I'm messing with and I'm going to break something and I can't get out. How do we get out? Help. Help. Back. There we go. I'm there mashing the escape key out of habit and it's not doing anything. The prison. Fight in battles to unlock this building. Forge. Okay, so we need to go and get involved in some scraps. And then we've got other stuff. We've got the Great Hall. It's a nice looking castle, by the way. The market. The chapel. This reminds me, to some degree, of the King Arthur game. What was it called? A Knight's Tale, King Arthur. Or was it King Arthur, A Knight's Tale? I've been recently playing. Laboratory. Let's see what the Great Hall has to say. Nicholas Flamel created the Philosopher's Stone. What, from Harry Potter? A king defeated and taken prisoner. Looks like we've got some nice history on there. Historical note. The most important detail to understand about this medieval conflict is that it was, above all, a conflict between families and royal dynasties rather than between nations. Whether one spoke of the French side, English side, or Navarrese side, each time it was a question of asserting the rights of King Jean II of Valois, King Edward III Plantagenet, or King Charles of Navarre. Therefore, we would find men and women of all nationalities on each side. Bloodlines and feudal loyalty given by oath were fundamental to medieval society. Those living at the time never thought in terms of French or English, but rather subjects of the regions, and they were also unaware that they were living through a 100 Years' War. The concept is one of recent history, dating back to the 19th century, when nationalism on both sides of the English Channel made this conflict a patriotic rallying call while ignoring the roles that noble families played, as well as the Navarre and Breton viewpoints. It served their purposes to paint it as a war between France and England. Yeah, I can see that being very, very true. Although it maybe does date back before that, because Shakespeare wrote all sorts of stories about Henry IV and V, and certainly the Henry V he wrote that as a bit of a rallying cry to the English, as a sort of a nationalistic sort of tale, a feel-good English war story, if you like. Okay, I should probably have clicked on something in there, should I? To do something. Do we have a chapter? Do we start anything? The Great Hall, the barracks, and back. Okay. There's some cool stuff in this. I'm not going to read it all out here because we want to go and try the game out. Is there... Complete the battle, the sack of St. Martin. Okay, is that... So you earn money. Okay, that's going to be to upgrade the thing. That's for the prisoners. Where do we go and fight? We can change the coat of arms and access the memorial. Nice. Do we click on the gate? Do we spin this around? Do we leave? Continue. Not there. All right. I am stuck already. What if I click on this? Actions in the domain or the map of France take a certain number of days to complete. To speed up time, press the Pass Time button. Click on a pawn to open the panel that provides details for the corresponding battle. Contains crucial information such as victory objectives. It will take your squads a certain number of days to reach a battle. Once you've sent a squad out, you can't cancel the decision. You can send them to 2 squads simultaneously, but this limit increases when you upgrade the Great Hall. Nice. So we've got to go to there. That's us. So if I click on this one, send companions, do I then choose how many go? I like that we choose an army to send, basically. So what have we got? These are the alchemists. Okay, so we've got 2 of each. We need to send 1 Beastmaster. We'll send Willibert. I read that as Louis Theroux for some reason, the TV show guy. We'll send 1 of those. And... can we send 2 of these? Agatha. We can send 4. Okay. I don't know what this class is. Oh, well, that's clearly Archer. That's the Alchemist, the Bear, and the Champion types. So what are... let's turn you off. What are you? A roguish type? Or the Archer? I like the Archer. Be nice if we can send 5. I don't know if there's a limit of 4. Maybe that changes later on. Let's send these and see what happens. I'll just leave them with the default stuff. And we'll send. Do we need to pass time? I guess we do now. Oh, I see. You have to hold it down. That's kind of cool. Or do we? No, we don't. Maybe we don't. I thought we did that. Let's go for the battle. Meet Nicholas at the village of St. Martin. Even though you can't pet the animals, they're still your friends, and they love you. You can't pet the animals? Uninstall, dislike, block.
Ready to enter the fray?
God, we've got a bear this time. So that wasn't the guy with the dog then. It's instantly turn-based, isn't it? I wouldn't mind like a mini-map sort of thing. I guess I'm used to it from Baldur's Gate 3. We could do with someone who can scout. So let me send... I'm going to send an archer forward.
At your command.
What have we got? We've got a blazing arrows and bolts and venomous ones. Cool. Do we run forward in... Is there any sort of cover? There isn't really. There is there. I'll tell you what, I'm going to send this guy...
Yes?
...forwards to there. Do we see anything? We do not. Okay, so we're going to send the archer...
Ready to go?
...steaming in to there. I wonder if we've got stealth in this as well.
Oh, mercy. King Edward ordered us to destroy everything, to burn everything. But the voices are whispering in our heads. My men have gone mad. The voices, they won't stop calling out. Ah!
Kill him. I didn't realise there was a guy there, actually. I hadn't even noticed. Can we shoot him? No. Okay, I'm just going to bring everybody up in this case.
Yes?
I prefer to be able to run up into some cover, but... Oh, there's a guy over there. Right, okay. We'll go for a long run. I don't suppose you've got Overwatch left?
Yes.
No. Too far. No unit was in a 3-cell radius for you. When you attack, you gain critical hit chance. That's nice. We don't choose these, do we? No, we don't. It's just like an always-on thing.
I won't disappoint you. Very well.
We'll defend the bridge with a bear. I don't think I need to Overwatch this, but I'm going to stick it on anyway. Oh, we choose a slot, right?
The
And that's how
first to move.
Overwatch works. Okay. I wonder if it's only that zone. We'll check it out. If you just... The bear just ran through the side of the bridge. I could Overwatch. I'm not going to bother because I don't think they're going to get it up close. They didn't even move, so I wonder if these guys haven't seen me yet. Do I want to go rushing in like a noob with the archer? I would... Oh, wait. I've got to go play with that.
At your command.
I think this means if they go there, they're going to get seen.
No problem.
Okay, nice. So yes, these... I'm going to guess these are areas where we were spotted. And because we were down there, we weren't spotted. So that's excellent. So we can actually get up quite close here. Now, whether we remain unspotted or whether these guys move around at all, that's a different matter. That suggests he's going to get spotted there, doesn't it? So let's stay out the way. I want to get on the ballista up there. That looks fun.
Yes.
We're moving in. They do nothing. That's good. Okay, I approve. Who do we want up there? The archer? Can we get the bear on the ballista? Please, can we get the bear on there? I'm not going to try it because it's not going to work. I'm going to put...
Yes?
I'm going to put the Beastmaster up there. Spotted. Okay. I hope that doesn't end his turn straight away. Looks a little grim, eh? I think you've got him, mate. I like the detail on the shields. The planks of wood and bound with leather. Well, it hasn't ended the turn. I think it's actually started combat, so... Oh, no. It does count as if he's moved. Right, so... does this give us access to... Clicking on that, but... I can't see an option. There's crossbow shots, there's shivs. It's not there. So I can't quite figure out how to use this. There's a thing over the top of it. If I click on... No? No, I can't see... Okay, we're facing that way. I'm pretty sure we don't need to go and stand in any of those. Can I... I can't see how to figure that out. Maybe it's... If anyone's played the demo and knows, let me know. I'm going to move on to some of the other characters for a moment. So we've got someone hiding in there. There's no point in... We may as well let them come to us.
At your command.
There's no cover up there. Can you actually see?
On my way.
Right, let's just start shooting people. I'm going to give him a poisonous... Oh, this guy's got some health. So we'll poison him. We'll set fire to him.
It's time.
That's good. We'll bring the bear in. I'm going to Overwatch. Right, let's see how Overwatch really works here. I'm going to guess it looks like it might... Well, it might just cover that single square.
Yes.
In which case, if he runs there, this is going to be super annoying. But we're going to find out how it works then, aren't we?
The first to move.
If he runs there to attack the archer, we're going to know. We're going to know exactly. Right.
Ready
So
to
this
go.
this move is... I can't see anything here.
The hunt is on.
I can turn,
On the move.
and that's all I can turn, but it's not giving me options to do this. Maybe you need to be a certain type of character. Alright, let's shoot him with a crossbow. It is that one, okay. I wasn't sure if that was a built-in weapon thing or not. Alright, that makes sense now, so we know how that works. That's absolutely fine. I wonder if you can save any points between turns. He goes running in. Ooh, a display of courage. Right, very sneaky, okay. I see how this is going to go. Also, the big crossbow shot didn't do nearly as much damage as I was expecting. So, have I left someone back there? Oh, one of them's the bear. Of course I've left someone back there. I forgot about that. Okay. I don't suppose I'm going to be able to get a shot from here. Let me come running
I'll get
in.
in position.
I can take one shot if it's in range. The armor piercing. Can we get that? No, I'm just out. Crap. So, what if I do Overwatch? I'm going to do Overwatch to there.
If it moves, I'll shoot.
So if anyone comes in, that should get them. Let me
At your command.
properly tank this up now. Right, so you move in
On the
there.
move.
And you're going to take a battering ram. Would be awesome. Crush him. He should
May
die.
justice be served.
So what I need to do now is move up there.
On the move.
And I can't Overwatch anymore. That's a shame. Don't really want to send the bear in because I want this guy to come good. So you...
Ready to go.
Yeah, I'm thinking I don't want to be up there anymore. We could root and bleed this guy. He's got a lot of health. That ignores armor. Let's do the impaling bolt. So if we had like a healer type character that wasn't great at damage, that would be awesome to put them on these. Haven't seen any misses yet. So I don't know if this game works on hit chance. You need to kind of
Ready to go?
shoot and retreat, don't you? Can you see from there? Dead aim. You won't be able to see from there, can you? You can go for that one. Let's get some height, shall we? Can we... I don't think I can go because that guy's in the way. Can I shoot from... I can shoot from behind the bear. Right, let's do that. Too far? I'm going to have to shoot him. Right, we're going to step in front. Get the bear in here. And Overwatch. I'm going to try this. I'm going to go Overwatch again. If Overwatch is only one single square, I think, unless the enemy can't see which square it is, I don't think it's going to be the way to go. They missed him, and someone shot, I think. And he gets behind and... Okay, my archer's in a load of trouble. Which is absolutely fine, because we do need games to be challenging. And the AI aren't stupid here. Oh, God. Okay. That's really not good. Okay, I need to deal with... I need to deal with the trouble here. This isn't supposed to go like this. So, first job.
At your command.
You won't be able to see him, can you? Ignores 2 armor points. I can heal, of course. What's that one do? I don't really want to do that. Didn't really want to move here.
On the move.
Okay, so that's going to be our movement point.
This might hurt.
Do I do that, or do I do the heal? Heals the companion targeted by 15%. That's not going to be a lot, is it? 15% of that is going to be 3 if I'm lucky. That was a lot more than I expected. That was no 15% of 26. Unless my maths is way, way, way off. Hey Andre, how's it going today? So we need to get some serious damage on these guys here. So if we can take this guy out first. Can you shoot? Can we shoot at point blank range? The answer is no. But they do knife. Well, it looks like she takes an arrow and sticks it in her head. That's kind of cool. Let's hope she doesn't set herself on fire from this burning building. So she's in cover, which is great. She lives. Let's go for Mr. Bear. The bear stands on all fours and occupies 2 cells. Oh, we can choose? The bear stands up and moves to the cell behind. It only occupies 1 cell. The bear stands up and moves to the cell in front. It occupies 1 cell. Alright, let's go on all fours. Nice. And let's claw this guy to death. A ferocious scratch. It doesn't look like it's going to be doing a whole lot of damage. Dodged. Okay, that's going to be a thing. Yeah, Scott, it was more like a 22% heal. It was much more.
I won't disappoint
maybe
you.
there's a base healing amount plus 15%. Maybe that's how it's meant to say. Maybe the tooltip was just a bit wrong. Or maybe there's a minimum amount it heals as well. I was going to say 15% of 26 is not a lot. Battering ram. If I do that...
Out of my way!
Dodged. Not good. Haven't taken damage during this turn, which would be nice. Fighting style champion and crush him.
May justice be served.
Okay, that was a nice hit. Sadly, we're stuck there. So the other thing I can do is I can climb down. Let's climb down.
Very well.
And knife this guy in the back. He's not looking. Open a vein. He's a brutal. Yeah, he wants to be with his beast to get this coordinated attack, so this is not the greatest way to do it. Poisoned, which is good. He's not going to get a chance. I'm just going to slash him. And depending on when the poison ticks, that should be him done. He's bled out. That's nice. He's going to attack twice. That guy's kind of mean. Right, so let's bring him in now, because now...
On my way.
we're going to do this coordinated strike and check out the Beastmaster thing.
Together.
Alright, that's good. And I'm assuming it doesn't use up the bear's attack points. That's nice. It's on a 3-turn cooldown. These moves seem pretty good, don't they? Combat so far seems like it could be interesting. We're done, I think. The guy's dead. I don't see anyone else. I'm going to end turn there. So technically we're still in combat, and I'm going to guess that is because there is somebody else roaming around.
At your command.
Can you heal? Oh, I don't think... Will she climb up there? No, she won't. That's fine. Alright, let's send...
Ready when you are.
The Beastmaster up front.
The hunt is on.
I guess we could send the bear in. Hey, Captain Mikado, you think it looks good? Interesting how the bear automatically stands up on his hind legs if you move him to an area and facing where he can't be on all fours. I don't see that as a problem.
At your service.
Or necessarily a good thing. Just something we'll have to be aware of when we're moving the character around. Because it might... I don't know if there's a benefit to being on all fours or whether it's just a game mechanic that allows him to get into different positions.
On the move.
I like the different character classes so far. Are we allowed to scroll around and see what's up ahead? Do we have an objective? Not at the moment.
At your command.
Well, there's no sign of the enemy, so I'm just going to run in.
Yes!
We'll keep her coming up close so I don't forget about her again. There's no looting. Fight your way to the church. I'm guessing... I mean, which direction is the church? Do we have a map? Could it be? It's no. Don't think it's that. It doesn't look like a church. That looks more like just a big building. Let's try moving you in.
I'll get in.
We'll get some height. Can we see anything from there? We cannot. I don't want to send the characters in so far that if a load of enemies come rushing out, I get ambushed.
At your command.
So we're going to take it steady.
Ready when you are. Yes?
We'll keep the archers on the high ground. Oh, that's not an archer, that's a beastmaster, isn't it? He looked like a leather-wearing scout type.
Ready when you are.
There's a bow on the floor there. We definitely can't collect these, can we? No. That's okay. I'm going to guess that there is something... Wait, hang on. We've hit the end of the... Oh, it's down here. It's not letting me go further down there. Oh, could it be this way? It's gonna work when I reach the correct spot. I think it might be this that's burning. This I'm hitting the edges, so it's not really showing me where I'm supposed to go. It says reach the church, but the church might just be one of those burning skeletons of a building. So it's kind of hard to tell which one's the church.
At your command.
I wonder if your soldiers... Actually, I wonder if 0 hit points is dead or just unconscious and you can get them back up. But I also wonder if their health carries over from fight to fight. I'm not seeing anything here. This is the wrong way, isn't it? This has to be the wrong way because I can't... Oh, it's here. Right. Hang on a sec. Could I have seen that? Right, I could have seen that. I've gone the wrong way. It's not too far out the way, thankfully.
Ready when you are. Yes?
I have to watch that archer.
On the move.
Ready when you are.
I guess I can target them from here as well. Can I do them all at once? No, she has to stop moving first. Okay, that's fine. So we've got the bear and we've got the 4 guys in here. Is that everything? It must be. They've all moved. Right, okay. So now we're going to see some action. So let's get an archer up high.
At your command.
Do we want an archer up high? Yes, we do.
On the move.
Although they're going to go the full way in. Here we go. That is a creepy faceplate. It reminds me of the human masks from Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, can you still get up there? Do we have any archers? We do not, but we also know that the enemy do not really respect height either.
Very well.
Oh, don't! I didn't want you there. She's got 1 health point left. 1 movement point left. I'm going to retreat.
No problem.
I do not want her in the front line. So what we should do...
At your service.
Let's put
At
this
your
champion
service.
character in the front, in cover. I notice we've got full cover and half cover. It's so there we can see full cover, and I bet that's half cover. We can see the difference how the shield lights up. So, which way are we going to Overwatch? Let's Overwatch there, and watch the enemy run over there. I think if we're going to Overwatch in this game, or if they're going to have an Overwatch facility, maybe it should be like to cover a range of squares in a particular direction, like all 3 of those or all 3 of those, or like a corner like that, much like they do in the King Arthur game. Having one specific square, and especially if the enemy can see which square that is, kind of makes it a little bit redundant.
Yes?
I don't know if you should move in and shoot someone. You can from there. Did it say it could from there? I don't want to end up being shot. I would appreciate some cover. I think that's too risky. I am going to... What's this one? The fire flask. And this one... The questionable science. You throw a foul-smelling concoction, there's a chance to inflict weakened on units in the target area. Too far. Let's Overwatch then. If he's coming through, he has to come through there.
I'll cover this area.
So that's that area. Oh, I was going to send some guy in front, wasn't I? Ah, okay. That looks like he's Overwatching. Now, this does actually look like they're Overwatching those 3. So maybe it's absolutely fine. If I mouse over them now, it shows you the area. That's cool then. That's good to know. Move in with your bear. And I will also Overwatch that area. Hang on.
I'll hold this position.
He's doing those. That's good. So that should protect him a little bit. And Mr. Bear will leave a gap. Why is he done? He's climbed through the window. All right. Awesome. And that angle. So we're Overwatching all these areas. Let's see how this works. They stopped just short. They're not stupid. No, he just come running in and seems to... Well, we hit him with something. He gets behind the bear. He took a bolt in the face. He shouts something obscene. Right. Okay. Did not expect that. So this guy managed to come running in, and somehow the bear attacked and stepped forward, which I didn't expect. And he's got behind like that, so that was not expected. He's crouching behind cover. So where's the archer? This is where we need to bring the archer out. Oh, the archer can shoot this idiot in the back here. So if we just step forwards...
Consider it done.
Yeah, this one needs to die. He's in the way there. Do we get any bonus for shooting from behind? It seems not.
Dodge that.
Dodge that, and he nearly did. Damn him.
On my way.
You're not going to move? She can't move for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, I think moving one square out used her entire point's worth of movement. Then they attacked twice, and then that was it. Okay. Let's see. Who's going to be a problem here? Well, for a start, this is how we sort this one out. So we go... Don't think you were attacked, were you? Maybe they were. They forgot to animate the hammer, which is a real shame. Otherwise, that would have looked pretty good. So you're defending a wall. Can you clump the guy on the other side? Yeah, okay. That's a shame. It's a demo. It's okay. I'm not going to get too upset about that. What have you got? The fire flask. Resisted burning. They both resisted. That's super annoying. What's that one? Oh, that heals 25% of a companion's hit points. That's good to know. Armor piercing and piercing shot. This will destroy the cover. He's not quite behind cover from this angle, but actually that's... Ooh, okay, game. Okay, I see what you're doing now. Do you want to run off? Because I don't think you're supposed to be in hand-to-hand combat. So you just get behind that.
Ready when you are.
Beastmaster, we could run off over here. I'm going to do that, you know. Ignore those guys. So what we do is we do the coordinated strike. Yep, nice. And then we're going to shiv the guy. Or no, we're going to open a vein because I want him to start bleeding. Let's stack some damage over time on him. More dots. We need more dots. That leaves Mr. Bear, who's going to be extremely vulnerable to things coming and stabbing him in the arse here, but... And so what we want to do is just rotate round to this angle. Can we not do that? Step back. I can move. He doesn't get a free attack, that's okay. And he's stood up again and he's warped over here. I think a bit of work might be needed with the pets. Right, let's end turn there. Because I think we're all done. Oh, okay. We've got... Oh, he's... Was that a heal? Exsanguinate. That doesn't sound good. That looked... I think they need to have add in a little bit of a pause between animations finishing and the next character fighting. Or the turn ending and stuff like that. Because nothing bad has happened. We're still okay, but I just needed to see. Right. So if we can kill this guy here... Who are we likely to kill? These are quite tough ones. If we can kill this guy here, I can get the bear in. So I'm going to go for... Let's go for you.
Yes.
That will inflict weaken. Can I get two and not get my characters? No, not really. No, forget that one then. Let's go for... what's that one? Enhanced bandages. We might need to heal a bit here. I'm going to try and kill him. We've got the archer can go as well. I thought he missed. I honestly thought he missed.
Yes.
Come back, and we're going to go for a dead aim. It grants accuracy, increases your critical hit chance by 15%. He's on 5 hit points. It's a 3-turn cooldown. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk that we don't need it. We needed it. Damn it. Okay. But it does mean I've got the proper attack for combat next turn. So let's bring in the bear. Oh, I should have gone over there with the bear. Never mind, the bear's warped to somewhere else, so that's fine. Standing bear.
Yes.
Right, oh, we can't do the coordinated attack. Damn it. Can't exactly shiv... Well, I could shiv him. I think we just need to do as much damage as possible onto this dude here. Chance to inflict poison. He's resisted poisoned. Right, so the bear does 2 attacks. I'm going to try and just power this guy down. Is that it? Do we not get another attack there? Crap.
Yes.
So we want... I don't want the battering ram. Although the battering ram would be awesome if we could get this guy to drop to his...
Out of my way!
He's prone, which is excellent. I don't know if that means he loses an action. Chance we can get the kill?
Out of my way!
We do seem to be punching the guy to death at the moment, which is a shame. Let's switch over to defensive style. Come on, bleed. Bleed to death. Nice, it worked. Excuse me, we didn't kill the last guy. I mean, maybe he surrendered. Who knows? So, we've got experience. Level 3, level 3, level 3. They started at level 2. Do we level them up? Please tell me we leveled them up. We can go... What do? We don't click on anything else here. You can choose 2 flasks from the following. Fire, acid, poison, and healing. Questionable science. We've got... What's this one? Experimental balm. Your poison flasks... Your healing flasks grant healing, and your poison flasks inflict 2 times poisoned. These are all locked. Can I choose that one? I can't choose that one. I guess we choose that one then. Oh, do I get... Oh, I get to choose one of these. Got it. Right, I've got it. So, we can have... It says healing flasks grant healing. I'm going to guess that is a healing over time thing. So we do those... Or unstable powers. You can develop more powerful formulas. Increases damage dealt by your fire flasks. Your acid flasks remove 2 armor points. I'm going to go for that one because it sounds more devastating. Sounds fun. Phosphor so far this game seems quite promising, aside from insubstantial walls. Yeah, and a little bit of funniness with how the pet stands, but as I say, these things I'm sure can be fixed. Do we choose that? We don't choose this, right? I'm guessing we don't, and there's nothing over here. And it's got this on. I'm going to go select. I'm guessing this is level 3. We choose this one or this one as we go down. Anything else? Select. Done. I think we're done. I can't see anything else to equipped weapons. Is that how broken that is? I honestly don't know if this is condition or whether this is skill leveling up or something like that. The dirk, which is the dagger type thing, the long dagger, it's got more range than the axe. I should have looked at that because I was assuming you had to get to 1 square range to attack with. So that's good. I'm guessing the bear, we don't level the bear up. I'm guessing that's automatic. Do we have these anyway? We have teamwork. Teamwork, you fight alongside a beast. If you attack a unit that's already been hit by your beast, or vice versa, the attack gains a bonus to power. That's good to know. And when the bear's hit point is 50% or below, it gains 20... Well, I don't know if you select these, or whether these are just always on. I can't seem to make a difference. It looks like I've got them. So, at level 3, the bear aggressively bites the target and deals damage, and the teamwork has a chance to inflict taunted. We don't seem to select that. That's in. Okay. Surveillance. You send your falcon out to scout the battlefield. It reveals an area of the battlefield and grants haste to you and your beast. That's good. Execution. You take advantage of your target's weakness to inflict a lethal blow that deals slashing damage. The attack is automatically critical if the target is bleeding, poisoned, or burning. That's also good. We'll go with this because we don't have anything to survey battlefields, and we did get lost looking for the church. So, can we have a look at your weapons, please? The hammer, it does have a range of 1. And that's your choice of fighting styles. Okay. So, we have... Further, you draw on your piety to keep on fighting. You heal and gain haste. That sounds good in itself. Embolden, you encourage an ally, removing all debuffs and restoring an armor point previously lost to the target and yourself. Do we have armor points? I don't remember seeing armor points. Maybe we're not wearing good enough armor to have points yet. So that like buffs yourself and others, and this will heal. Do I want to be a devastate? I like these. These are like paladin style characters, aren't they? I do like these. Let's select that. Did I actually press select on there? Looks like I did. And the Saboteur or Scout. Range of 8. Sidestep. You attack and deal 2 to 4 piercing damage, which gives you the chance to rapidly retreat. Grants elusive. Looks good. You attack and then hunker down in position, deals more piercing damage, gains resilience. Let's go for Saboteur. We don't want people getting up close next to us. And we're done. I think this is XP rather than weapon durability, looking at how it's working and how it's listed there. Okay, back to your domain. The renovations of your forge are finished. Upgrading your weapons is crucial for the battles to come. Click on the forge to see the list of upgrades. We gained those resources.
You defeated the mysterious fighter but found no sign of Nicholas. Your enemy was carrying a strange scroll, probably coded and written in a foreign language. We need to speak with scholars from La Sorbonne to decipher it. Let's hope it helps us find Nicholas.
So it said we had a forge. Which is the forge? Here we go. Upgrade the various weapons and armors that your companions use. Every upgrade requires resources and takes time. So if I go for a reinforced axe. Let's have a look. Axes can force targets to turn around to face the unit. Now that's really useful if you then also have someone who can then backstab them on the other side. So this is basically researching weapons. So it doesn't look like upgrading one particular weapon on a soldier. It looks like it upgrades all those weapons. We are using axes. The reinforced bow looks quite good. Or sounds quite good. They increase the unit's accuracy and critical hit chance. Researching this improves the statistic grant by bows. Any range. Let's just go upgrade weapon. It takes 4 days. Okay. Can I do one at a time? Or can I do multiple ones? Where's the reinforced hammer? Accuracy goes up. Damage goes up a little bit. I don't know if movement is -1. It starts at -1. Okay. Can I afford any more? Let's see how many we can get through. And then we're kind of out. We can do the daggers. Great swords and halberds, I don't think we have any of. Maces. Well, we do. That's fine. Let's do that. Upgrade to level 2. Okay. Unlocks reinforced armor. What's the... Oh, that's expensive. Okay. This feels very much like the King Arthur game, doesn't it? It does feel like it's borrowed elements from there. Complete the battle Black Monday. So, how did we do this again? We went to that. We have a squad there, though. Black Monday. It's 9 days, so we're going to get the weapons increased by then. So, okay, so the other squad's not available. That's interesting. So we're going to have the woman with the dog. Someone with that. These guys are all out at this side. So we can have Saboteur and one of those. Is that it? That's it. Unequip all... No, that's fine. Let's go. Let's try it out. It's an interesting game, is this? If I hold this down, I'm guessing the other squad is going to come home. And... yeah. So we can't send them onwards by the look of it. And do we have to click the button or can we just keep it held there? No, we have to click it. Your blacksmiths have finished upgrading your bow to a reinforced bow. Unless we wanted to like pass time and then go back into the domain to like click something else, but... You eventually decoded the mysterious scroll. It indicates that Nicholas has been taken to an underground passage in the town of Chartres. Exercise caution. The crazed individuals we already fought will probably be prowling around the area. Let's start the battle. Your tithe gives you a regular payment of gold.
Ready to enter the fray?
All right, then. So, let's use this ability if we can. We can't. Because we don't have the falcon thing. That was on the other character that we just upgraded to, wasn't it? T-Po, sadly there's no loot in the game. Loot is the reason you play most of these games. That's a good point. Whilst this is a good-looking game, as in many aspects of it, without that fun sort of, ooh, I found a better axe, or wow, I've just got some better armor, it feels like it's missing something, doesn't it? I'm thinking, at the moment, as much as I think this is pretty decent, I'm not thinking I'll probably stream it. Because as you say, you need that excitement of loot, or you need something.
Let's go!
But, okay, let's get everyone in.
Yes!
Also, it would be awesome if there wasn't, like, if it wasn't turn-based at the start of a battle. Like Baldur's Gate, it moves in real time. Then as soon as it kicks off, it goes to turn-based. We could get things moving a bit faster.
With me!
But the game isn't bad. I haven't seen anything here to think
Ready to go?
it's not good.
On my way.
Just needs a little bit of work, and it'd be absolutely fine. Some interesting stuff in there. The combat's decent-ish. I do think that it might get a little bit repetitive over time. Let's end the turn there. So, we go up there. That's going to kick off a big fight. So we need to be... Oh, they do move. They're not like the previous guys who just stayed stock still. Where do I want to be? There doesn't seem to be any stealth. So as soon as we go up there, we're going to be spotted, I suspect. Let's see if this is the case. It is. So it just starts the battle. Even though they didn't know we were coming, they all get to respond first. I mean, sneaking around in chainmail armor is not really a thing anyway, but... So we need to be a little bit careful. Where's... Oh, I've got two people over here, which isn't ideal, to be fair.
At your command.
I don't know if that counts. That counts as cover, so let's move in there.
The hunt is on.
And we can shoot that guy. We're going for... Oh, this is the Beastmaster one. Let's do this. Okay. Not quite sure what marked inflicts. If it's like other games, like a Hunter's Mark, they maybe take more damage.
Yes.
And this is a stabby, hit them in the face type of character, isn't it? Huh. Not in a great position here. These are melee types. No, face that way. I don't want to face that way.
They won't get through.
We're going to Overwatch this as best we can. So let's make sure my dog is upstairs. I don't really want to go... That doesn't look like I clicked on the right button at all, does it? The dog's facing the wrong way. Crap.
Very well.
If he's got anything to throw, I'm tempted to throw it. He's got caltrops. Okay. Except I will have to move through here, so... Alright, that's not a bad idea, actually. That's not a bad idea. And we'll Overwatch there. And then, as long as I haven't messed this up, so I walk through the areas as well, that would be just flipping hilarious, wouldn't it? You mock an enemy within range and force them to fight you. Chance to inflict taunted on the target. You gain resilience. They only have 1 point left, so let's go that direction.
I'll hold this position.
Right, I want to see what this does. They're going to go ooh ah as if they're stepping on Lego and run into me. Who's he just healed? Nice range.
I feel weaker.
Okay, didn't quite work out according to plan. You can press Alt to see the details of the effect. I think. Thank you. Archery and Delvon, thank you very much. That would be the bleeding effect and stuff like that, wouldn't it? We'll take a look at those. So why does that health bar... Okay, I thought the health bar looked really small. It was because we had someone else highlighted. It's not that she'd lost a ton of health. That would be scary. Now this is interesting because I'm in a silly position here. Partly because I'm going to have to step across a load of these things.
Yes!
I think there is an archer down there. I think we can move to here. Actually, I'm going to go to there because they get cover from that direction. And then we're just going to put an arrow into the back of this guy. I wonder if these caltrops stay forever. Don't know if they're going to move up. Let's Overwatch over there. You should. This thing should go down quite easily. If I move the doggy in.
Ready to go?
Come on, I'm pressing the wrong button now. Let's get this camera around where I can see. Move in. And let's do the old coordinated strike, which I don't have on this character. Okay. A face smash. Chance to inflict blinded. Confounding strike. Target is forced to turn their back to you. Really?
Catch.
Okay, that's useful. What's the other one then? Hobble. Can't do a face smash if they're not looking at me, I guess.
Give up.
I'm just trying new things out that look cool. Right, so the dog should do more damage here. And then we just have to very carefully work our way around all them spikes I've thrown down right in the way. Or try and draw them in.
At your command.
Oh, they're going to go walk around them. Nice. They are going to walk around them. That's good. I'm going to go into cover and see if we can actually dodge some of these. Defensive stance. And we can switch between weapon sets, can we? They have a polearm? I had no idea they had a polearm. That is awesome. Are you also going to walk around these? They've been?
Yes.
Have they? No, you haven't been. They do walk around them. Nice. Okay, we'll get into cover. We'll probably get the archer shooting at me, but that's not a problem. So we'll go fighting style defender. I should probably have left that on, but it doesn't matter. Defensive stance. Can you still move? I'll end the turn there. Very smartly not getting involved. And he goes to shoot the dog. Oh, we've got a guy up there. Okay, that's not good. Bloody crossbows. Dog's not looking so fit all of a sudden. Can you get... What can you do with this? You've got hold the line. Mighty thrust. Oh, mighty thrust. If 2 units hit by the skill, you perform it again with a penalty to power. So it's an area of effect. That's nice. Easy pickings. Attack from behind. Ignores their arm. Can we get in there? I'm going to use 2 actions. Okay, let's do it. Let's do the duelist one.
Keep your guard up.
Frenzied. The unit is immune to blind and confused.
Yes?
Oh, they're probably because they're these weird,
On my way.
drugged up, chaos corrupted, whatever they are. We're not quite sure yet. We have the fortress. We have the display of courage. What we I want the champion. I want to start hitting people. I don't know if that changes this. Alright, let's do the Crusader thing on you. I have no idea if that worked or not. Alright, let's just hit him. When in doubt, hit something over the head with a lump of metal. Works. Every time.
Ready when you are.
Can you see from here? It's not saying it can, and it's not... You can see from there, okay.
On the move.
That's 2 moves to get to there, though. That's fine. And I think I'm going to happily do... I can't see that one. Or can I? So we have some questions about how cover works in the game, don't we? It's not the first time we played a game like this where cover and walls and everything else doesn't really quite work as it looks like it should. The caltrops have gone, so they have vanished. Right, can Doggo get over here? He certainly can. As you might expect a dog to be able to do. Don't suppose you can get in close, can you? Yeah, nice. So movement seems to be nice and quick and fluid in this. Right, who wants to go first then? Oh, that was all your movement points? But the dog can go. Right, that's okay. End turn. So there doesn't seem to be a penalty for shooting someone in point-blank range unless that character has an ability that would overwrite that, as you often can get in some of these games.
I won't disappoint
you. I think you may as well just smash this guy. This one gives people around here Valiant. It says about losing armor points, but I don't see a stat for that. I don't think it's relating to these. Let's try this out. Let's just have fun. I've got Resilient. Does that tell me what Resilient does? It does not. Okay. So we can only guess it makes them less likely to be hit or shrug off some damage or something like that.
Out of my way!
Yeah, I thought that might happen.
Yes!
Right, so if you go around the back... We've got the Mighty Thrust. I'll hit this guy as well. So we're just going to go for... This will regain an armor point. Oh, I have no option because the duelist things run out. Okay. Why does that suggest it's going to hit him as well? It is going to hit him as well, isn't it? Crap. That's worth noting then. And that's used 2 movement points there.
Mercy.
Okay. Meanwhile, I've got a hunter to go as well.
Yes?
Let's hobble, dude.
Give up.
That's kind of a nice animation there. Oh, I thought that was going to be battle over then. It suggests that there's a fight through here. Where's my... Archer?
Ready when you are.
Oh, you're the one with the dog. Right, I've got the wrong guy. I assumed this was the Beastmaster. Okay, I've obviously messed that up.
On my way.
Oh, okay, I think we can probably... Can we go running in? I better not go running in like a complete idiot. I don't want my dog to die. Dog's not looking so well at the moment, though. We'll keep the dog at the back for a bit.
Ready to go?
By the way, folks, as you know, we're trying out... This is a demo from the Steam Nextfest. We're trying out demos this week. I've got a few lined up for tomorrow. We'll go through them at the end. I haven't picked one
At your service.
that we'll definitely play yet. So there's some different strategy games, some different stuff coming out.
Yes.
We'll go and see what looks good and what looks not so good. Did you move?
Understood.
Are you actually... Oh, they're out of points. Okay. Someone's bleeding. Can we... Is that dog going to die? I don't think they're still bleeding. Who's my doctor here?
Yes.
We've got bandages. Hang on. Bring the dog over. You
Yes.
go bandage.
That's better.
So that's added healing. Healing heals a unit by 0 hit points at the start of each turn. Wow, that was the best bit of healing I've ever seen. The tooltip might be bugged, so we'll see if the dog does actually heal. But 0 hit points per turn is going to be like super exciting. Is that me going in or the other thing coming out? It looks like the other thing's coming out.
We have visitors who are a little too curious. Attack! Dinner is served.
So we've gone in there. As the door shut behind me. Damn, I was going to try and fight them in there. Have we got ranged people? A lot of dogs. Just a lot of dogs. Okay, so what we want to do is get our archer.
Ready to go.
Can you go up there? I don't think you can go up there, can you? It doesn't look like it. But she can shoot from there. So what's that do? Calls your falcon for support.
No escape.
That's a nice hit. Okay, we may as well try and finish him off. I will take that.
My blade is yours.
Don't think we've got anything that can throw, do we? Poor old dog. Dog's still got the healing thing, so that's something. Glowing red eyes, definitely a universal sign of danger. I would like... We've got 3 from that way and 2 from this way. I'm going to put the shield
At your
person
service.
here.
On my way.
And we are going to... We're going to go for defender. We're going to go for a display of courage, which I should have done before moving in, maybe.
Perfect.
And then we're going to overwatch like that.
They won't get through.
And then on the other side...
At your service. On the move.
What else can you do? You had the other weapons. I'm going to leave that one on. We're going to overwatch like
The
that.
first to move.
Because we're going to get attacked, for sure.
Yes?
Also, maybe we don't want to stand in a line. If we don't stand in a line, we can cover more of an area. So they can't sneakily get through. No, we have a flank then. Okay. I think I will do it like this. Oh.
Caltrops here.
That's going to be good. That is good, actually. That's a good area of effect. Movement denial. Let's go... Wait. Do they have ranged attacks? Oh, I think this person's got throwing axes. I didn't expect that. Dog, I think you're probably dead. Let's do that one. They might not get to the dog if we're lucky. Smack. Taunted, runs past. Did it run round there to draw the axe out? Right, things are not looking good over there. And these guys didn't come running through because they're smart. Right, we need that one dying. I'm going to leave...
At your command. Yes.
You go in because you've got this attack from behind thing.
Keep your guard up.
Which is semi-useful.
I was trained for this.
We're going to need... I might need to use bandages on there, but the guy's too far away. Right, so the doggo can come in. Right, one down. And only have one movement point left, sadly.
Yes.
So you, I think we're going to do a dead aim and try and get a... Does that do anything?
Die.
I don't know if it did or not. Okay, so the damage came before the animation then. It's kind of funny. Right, we might be able to kill all these if we're lucky. Do we shoot this person in the back? No, we don't. That's good news.
Yes.
So you, in your defensive stance... I think we better gain resilience.
Face me.
So we're going to mock them. So they're taunted. And then we're just going to... Concussive strike. A hefty hit. Sadly, we can't move. We'll have to assume that's okay.
Ready to go?
What can you do here? Do we have throw? I could come over. Heal a dog. Yeah, that was 25%. That was a 6 heal. Dog was already healed though from before then. Okay, the dog's looking a lot healthier now. That's good. Overwatch over there. Let's see what happens. I can't see. Wait, what? Hang on. I can't move the camera like this. That's not good for a start. But that one was definitely taunted, I'm sure, by Theobald here. And it just ran around. I didn't see that there was another one left alive. I thought they were all dead. But as it turns out, we're fine. The caltrops have gone. These dogs weren't stupid enough to run through them, which is a big shame. I was hoping that they would be. Right, so you need to get over here. Taunted. Although the taunt doesn't seem to matter. It does make them turn round, so maybe that's what taunt does. Turns to face. Are you actually dead? It's dead. Good. So I could go over here and go on to Overwatch with the dog. Can we do this? Because we know we've got trouble coming in this time.
Yes.
Right, move in and Overwatch that direction.
My blade is yours.
If
Understood.
they dare try to run around and sneak through this, I'll be most upset.
The first to move.
Ready when you are.
And can we not switch weapon sets? Because they definitely did not have that out before, I'm sure. But anyway. Let's see what happens now. That's just bizarre. So what have we got? We got our dog's prone? Our dog's... It's not dead. Oh, our dog's there. That's one of theirs. That's dead. That's okay. That's good news then. Right, let's eat him. We get 2 attacks off there.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not that interested in this taunting thing anymore, so we're just going to go to face stomping mode. Oh, we haven't got him killed yet. Wait, hang on. Are you refusing to move? I'm making... Oh, maybe I need to kill this thing first. Maybe it's preventing me from moving somehow.
I won't fail.
Perhaps. I don't know.
Heathen! Ready to go?
So, we've still got to kill the guy who's out over... I should probably have hobbled this guy first before other people lashed around at them. Confounding strike. Is it dead? It's not dead.
Yes.
This is one tough
No mercy.
mutt.
Die.
Right, we've got the dogs. Oh, there's a bear.
Enough! I'll finish the job myself.
There's 2 bears. That is barely acceptable. You might want to look away now, folks, in case this scene gets a bit grisly. And I do apologise for all the bear jokes. You'll just have to grin and bear it, I'm afraid. Okay, so... Now, the game's definitely missing loot. I feel like after a fight like that, I should go and picking up... What? Dog skins? Dog meat or something? We probably want to charge in here, do we?
At your command.
I do worry that we're going to end up dead here. I can't select... Hang on, I want... Oh, it's because we're at the end of the turn, so they're going to get a full turn of just lashing away. Oh, God, that's not good then.
At your service.
The only one that's free to move is this one, and they're probably going to get chopped to pieces because they're over there. We're going to redeploy and face this way.
The first to move.
The dog can... they can only move.
At your
And
command.
the archer. I can't get up high, sadly. I can get onto there. Alright, I'm going to go onto there. Because then she'll have good line of sight. Possibly. Right. I feel a bit cheated that that guy didn't come into attack. The bear just ran past them and gave away all them attacks of opportunity. I think the bear plays like TC plays Solasta. For those of you who don't know, then you can go and watch my old Solasta playthroughs back on the other channel. They're going straight for the archer, which I'm not surprised about. So the dog is dead, and I don't know if that one... I guess he'll come back to life, or we'll get a new one. I don't think it matters. Can we shoot the bears at point blank range? What's that one?
No escape.
Yeah, the falcon attack's kind of cool. You dead? Not dead. Right, where's my halberd one? Because if you move in here, you can do that thrusty, and it should hit both, if this makes sense. This is hold the line. Was that the one I wanted to do? Mighty thrust. 2 units, okay. So that's talking about oh, it didn't hit. I wonder if these are armor points here, under the health bar. See that greyish looking thing there? He's got 2. There's 1 here. I wonder if that's armor points. I can do it again though. Although they haven't lost any armor, so that would make sense there. Right, let's pile in.
At your command.
We need to just go to the first one, don't we? Right, let's hobble the bear.
Give up.
I guess we can hobble again. Or face smash. With a chance to inflict blinded.
Dodge that.
Blinded? Okay, that's got to be good. You would think.
At your command.
What have we got the options of here? Protector. Alright, let's do this one, because I think he's going to be dangerous. Taunted, and I'm resilient. That's nice. And let's see. we can't take the bear out, sadly. That's us done. So our archer is going to be possibly in for a rough time. Right, that works as intended then. That's good. He was taunted. Oh, thank God for that. I thought we were going to be bugged out there. Right, you carry on with your... Oh, we can't do the big stab. Oh, wait, we can. This is a continuous one. Attacks both of them. I mean, if you're strong enough to stick a halberd through a grizzly bear and into a guy on the other side of them and then pull it back for another go, that is some impressive feat.
Don't expect mercy.
Why does that imply? There's another one. Right, okay. Do you have...
Command.
You come down here. I'm just going to put some bandages on.
Yes?
Who had the bandages?
Ready when you are.
You have enhanced bandages.
Bless you.
So we'll see. Healing is going to do... Doesn't tell me what it's going to do. Are they also going to take 4 something damage a turn? They might be... Okay, they might be in trouble.
Yes.
I won't disappoint you.
Yeah, you're not looking very fit either, right?
Yes.
You come over here
Very well.
and bandage. You're done. Okay, let's end the turn here. Poisoned, but bandaged at the same time, I think. The Alt key to see the effects. I'm holding down Alt, but it's not fully throwing the effects up. Oh, it is that time. Oh, but it's Alt down and then mouse over them. Okay. Yeah, it's not really showing me any useful information, unfortunately. As you can see, plus healing heals the unit by 0 hit points at the start of each turn, which doesn't seem to be accurate, but it's not really telling me what it is doing. And they're no longer poisoned. So, yeah, it's Alt and then mouse over. Got it. Cheers, Archery and Delvon. I think we're good to move on, though. I wish I could move them as a group.
Very well.
Is this where we're supposed to go, by the way? Because, yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it? I feel like we're going towards a big boss fight and we're going to be in trouble. The dog? I think the dog's dead. I'm pretty sure we can't get the dog back. Yeah, it's dead. It says it's dead.
At your command.
Poor old dog.
Yes?
It got bared to death. Let's just follow the line here. We're really low on health for the archer, so we might lose the archer as well. So I was going to say, if it's like earlier, we can just run in and it'll show us where the enemy are going to spot us. But if it's like the pit, where we run through a door, it'll just suddenly trigger and we'll be in a fight. Which way do we go? Let's gamble.
On my way.
Let's just gamble. She's run in and she's stopped. Okay, so maybe that's a sign.
Yes?
Yes.
At your service.
Well, it sure is quicker to move now without the dog to worry about as well. This looks like some demonic cult worshipping... Oh, God. I hadn't seen those guys. Alright, so is this going to be a fight, or are we just going to...
When you are.
We go in and we find some cover. Oh, I thought that was going to trigger a scene there. You can go and stand under the bodies. They look like they've been drained of blood into this font.
Yes.
Charming decor. Looks like my house. What's wrong with it?
Ready when you are.
Bit of post-box red on the walls. Looks absolutely fine. Okay, I don't know if we're going to end up with a fight here. Oh, hang on. That looks like a way out, does it? I don't know if we were supposed to just go over here. Obviously not to this. Right, it must be the altar over there. Let's check out the altar. You got the bug where the cinematic doesn't trigger. You need to load back your autosave. Really? You've had this as well then? I was going to say something should have happened when we went in here. We should have like hours without incident marker on the stream, shouldn't we? When we're playing any game. How long it goes before the game bugged. How long since the last crash. Oh, let's just end the turn, see if it'll trigger there. Do you think it might trigger if I go out and back in? I don't know when the last autosave is. Let me just go out. The biggest bug of the demo. They said it on the Steam demo announcement post. Damn it, I didn't see that. Okay, well at least they're aware of it. Oh, I thought something was going to happen there.
On the move.
Well, that doesn't do it. Okay, let's load. So, there's autosave. This is from 4:26 PM, which is right now. What happens if the autosave is saved after that cinematic should have triggered? I skipped too many turns. It's gone, hasn't it? What about just save and then reload the save? That's a possibility as well. We'll just make a couple. And then we're going to quit to the main menu. And then we're going to load in that save and see what happens. If it's only got 3 autosave slots and it saves every turn, and you go 3 turns past the bug, that bug is baked in, isn't it? The most we can go back is to that one that didn't work. I'm going to go back to that one anyway. We'll try that. If that doesn't work, we'll load in the manual save. Embarrassing. You can't use the bear bugs when all the bears are dead. It's too late. I'm sorry. And besides, I have the monopoly on bear puns around here. Well, that is a real shame because I don't... Unless we've got the option to go back to a checkpoint or something. What about this one? That is the current one. Okay, let's go to that one. It's not a good look for a game, for a demo to have a game-breaking bug in it. I know it is just a demo. I know it's not released yet. But it's not a good look if you say, hey, come and check out our product. Here's a little taster and you're going to love the final thing. And you go through something like that and then you're hard saved into it and you can't fix it. It's doomed. It is doomed, isn't it? To the room again. I think if I take everyone out, that is going to be the thing to do. Can I walk? I can't walk through there, can I? Who walks up to that door? Let's just try it. Is that going to make any difference? No. Right. Let me load in the oldest one that we've now got. And then from there, I'll just walk the people out. Walk out, save the game, load the game back up, as if we're not in there, and then see if it triggers. Now, where the hell's the way in? It is here. So I'm going to save the game in here.
Very well.
So this is a plan. We will bear in mind you have the monopoly on bear puns. Thanks, Scott. You make sure you do that.
Yes?
No matter how unbearable it gets.
Very well.
You're just going to have to bear with it.
Yes.
Right,
I
so
won't disappoint you.
we are able
Ready
to
when
get
you
out
are.
at least.
Let's go!
Unless losing the doggers.
Yes!
I can hear a bear. Did you hear that?
Understood.
Did you hear that bear scream in the game? It's stood up here. No, it's actually collapsed. I'm getting bear noises. Well, there was no mistake in that, was there? Right, okay. Save the game. On your game, the cinematic triggered when entering the room, so maybe this will work. Let's hope so. So, new save. I'm going to quit the game altogether, because that sometimes fixes these things. By the way, there's a list of... Actually, we've done Welcome to Paradise. That was done yesterday. We've done Crown Wars. We've got Chicken Police into the Hive demo. Homeworld 3, that one is one I'm quite excited for. And Millennia, that's a strategy game like a 4X, bit like Civ 5 maybe, with some differences. Summer Expeditions demo, that's like a Roman thing. Orc War Chief is a city builder. And Headquarters World War II demo. Any of those you're interested in, folks? We're going to try at least 3 of them out this week. We'll see how we're doing for time. Maybe... I can't on Saturday. I'm off out to watch the rugby with a mate. So I can't stream on Saturday, but we'll see how long the demos are up for anyway. Hey, Catherine, how's it going? You've arrived just in time to see the game bug out and become unplayable. Sadly. Outside of the bugs, it looks promising. It does. I don't really see much wrong with it, apart from... needs a bit of polish. This was the one we saved, wasn't it? 430. It was. You've been seeing adverts for Millennia, so interested in seeing that. Yeah, they're claiming it's like the 4X games, but with a few different twists, so it doesn't quite play the same as what we're used to. Right then, this is the moment of truth. Is our bear still... Okay, the bears are still active. They're having a bit of a private party over there.
Yes? With me!
It's not happening, is it? This is not happening. Okay. It's broken. I'm going to bring everybody in.
My blade is yours.
It's broken. Doomed. Never mind. I don't know if this is where the demo would end naturally anyway. After this.
Very well.
We've tried enough of the game out to see how it works. I do feel sorry for the developers sometimes when they do things like this. I mean, I'm conflicted. One side of me thinks... Because I know sometimes no matter your best efforts to do something right, it isn't quite right. And for them to put a game out with a bug that can be so broken, it's not a good look. They must feel bad about it. On the other side, I feel like if you're going to put a product out, it should be thoroughly tested and made sure it's working before it's put out as a sample. It's like if you go to a food fair and someone says, hey, come and try this amazing pie we've made, and it's accidentally infested with dog shit, or they've put like a whole ghost chili in it and not realised, and then it ruins someone's day, people are going to think, I don't think I'll bother going back to that pie shop. So there's two sides to it. There's no harm done because it's a free demo, but at the same time, people are going to be wary about coming back to maybe play the full thing. Because imagine if something like this had happened and you are 3/4 of the way through the game and you hit a game-breaking bug, where at that point it is baked into your save and you can't recover it. Because that has happened in other games in the past. So, after this mission, you got a cinematic and then a thanking screen. So it's pretty much this, is it? Eliasis? That's it, over. Okay, it's done. What happens if we kill each other? Can we not attack each other? Because that would be hilarious, right? You're the first streamer you saw having this bug. Have you watched a few people stream it? What was their general impressions of the game? I could stream somebody else's playthrough. Yes, I don't think they would appreciate that. I don't know if the platforms would appreciate that either. If I've played BattleTech, it's a turn-based game that came out in 2018. It's pretty good. Is it like you're controlling like big mechs? I haven't played it. I don't think I've seen it either. And so not everyone gets the bug, so they just maybe didn't see it before releasing the demo. Yeah, unfortunate. Okay, so let's base an opinion on this. So I'm not basing this on the bug because that can happen anywhere. It's early days. Do I want to stream this when it comes out? The game is absolutely fine. Bugs aside, of course. The gameplay, the idea, story. There's some cool stuff in there. I like the fact you've got base building to do, and I like the fact that there's lots of different classes, and it looks like you can't always just use the same squad. You've got to rotate your soldiers in and out, which is fine. It opens up, I guess, recruitment, and you can tailor the squads and their abilities to just exactly as you please. So all that stuff's good. Combat seems okay. I think it might get a little repetitive by the time you've played a dozen hours or 24 hours. I don't know how long the game is going to be on release. Maybe we'd have to see. I don't think I'm going to stream this one, and that's not really me saying I don't like the game or I don't think it's good enough to stream or anything like that. It's just I don't know if it's going to hold everyone's attention. The turn-based movement is a little bit slow and plodding as you it's all right in combat, but when you're not in combat, like you saw how it was moving through into here, it's a little bit steady, and there was no enemies to fight, there was nothing to do. That side doesn't really need to be turn-based, but I mean, I guess it's quite a big amount of work and coding to go from turn-based to real-time movement like other games have done. I don't know, I'm not a programmer, but I don't think I'll stream it. But it'll be interesting to see how it goes, and I'm sure loads of people will enjoy this. It's not bad. On Steam, it's written that there are procedural missions with random game modes, so you're kind of hyped for this part. Yeah, that could be good. That could be good. Customization seems okay. Hey, Phil, do I review older games from Steam? I do sometimes review old ones. For example, I have a third YouTube channel that you guys may not be aware of. Because when I started doing game reviews, I broke them off the main one. And here we go, Mark's Game Reviews. So this was something that I started, because the YouTube algorithm was punishing me quite a bit when I switched from playing World of Tanks to other things. And so there are some older games I reviewed on here, one of them being Divinity Original Sin, which is actually my most viewed game review that I've ever done. So 114,000 views, which is pretty good for any video. And yeah, so I do have a few older games on there. I do intend to occasionally look at older games as I play through them. There's a few stuff I've got planned. I'm going to do some playthroughs on my Let's Play channel of games that are of an age and interest that I probably won't stream because I don't know if they'll be interesting to people, but for people who just want that sort of thing, it'll pick up nicely on there, and I'll review those afterwards. Like there's Ultimate General Civil War. I'm going to play through and review that soon. Because there's a new one coming out, Ultimate General, I think, Revolution, about the American War of Independence. So to run into that, that's going to be a good little tie-in. So yes, I do review older games from time to time. But Crown Wars, The Black Prince. It's got an interesting setting and story. It's going to be okay for people who like this sort of thing. I think the game's pacing may put others off. But yeah, it's good. I'm glad I tried it. It's not too disappointing at all. Shame about the bug. But it is what it is, I guess. And at least it's in the demo and hopefully not in the main game. So, that leads me to look at... Let's come out of this, because this one is done now. Let's quit out of this. So, tomorrow, we've got... The Chicken Police one might be fun, the demo of that. I think that's like a tongue-in-cheek detective sort of investigation game, which I like those sort of things, but I haven't played the first Chicken Police game. I was told it was quite good. I don't know. But this Millennium... This is the one that I'm probably going to stream tomorrow. Because this is one that I did see advertised. Millennia, sorry, it's called Millennia. I saw it advertised somewhere. I can't remember. Maybe on the Angry Joe show. Somebody mentioned it. Don't remember where I saw the trailer for this from. But I like 4X games. And anything that promises to take you from the Stone Age up to the modern age, civilization style, I am up for. I guess we just jump into quick start. We'll have a look at the first screen. And then we'll save everything else for tomorrow. Phil, you play World of Tanks. Curious, would you review and stream Skyrim? And you play Grand Tactician Civil War. I also play Grand Tactician Civil War. It's a good game, isn't it? I last looked at it a good few months ago, and I was hoping it would be patched and improved, and it has. They've added the game mode Whiskey and Lemons, which is a career mode. Haven't played the game since that came in, but that's another one I'm going to play. So I'm going to play the Ultimate General Civil War, and then after I've played through that, I'm going to play Grand Tactician. This is all going to be on the Let's Play channel, because I don't know if there's going to be enough interest in it to stream. If you're not already a member of this channel, I'll drop the links in chat now. Then I used to, and to some extent still do, break up my streams into like 30-minute episodes and post them up there. But along with other stuff, I'm going to start doing just standalone videos just for that channel. Stuff that I don't think I want to stream, but games I want to play and will make good series. So, like some of the older war games, and certainly more niche war games, they'll be on there. So do feel free to go and subscribe to that. So you mentioned Skyrim. I'm going to stream Skyrim. That is a stream game that is coming up at some point. So that's going to be good. But yes, the American Civil War stuff, definitely, because it is my favourite period of history, without a doubt. Do I have the books here? No, I have them somewhere else. But the Shelby Foote's 3-volume epic history of the Civil War is one of my favourite reads. He has a bit of a almost theatrical style of writing, but there's some really good information, and I love it. I can read that several times, over and over, like I have done in the past. Please, when playing Grand Tactician, don't play the Yankees. Oh, I think I have to. They're the aggressive side, the attacker, the invader. I'm not one for sitting and defending. I like to go and get at the enemy. Non-modded Skyrim? I'll probably play modded Skyrim, but not too heavily. But there are some things that we want to improve about it. Shelby Foote's great. He's passed away, has he? I didn't know that. Scott, you've been eyeing those Civil War games. You're waiting for a sale. The Ultimate General stuff is good. There's Ultimate General Gettysburg, which obviously only focuses on that one battle, but it's quite focused in on that. And then there's Ultimate General Civil War, which you'll see when I play it. It is good. There's an army management side of things. You're not actually fighting the entire campaign of the Civil War. So you're not really fighting to take or regain or hold on to territory and resources. It's a series of battles strung together with a little bit of a narrative, but you do manage the army, and you do have to maintain that from battle to battle. So it's not quite like a full campaign. And then you get the Grand Tactician Civil War, which is it is deep. I don't know if it's fully finished, because I had concerns about the economy side of it. It's like Hearts of Iron. There's loads of economy stuff you can do in there, building and trade, and it didn't feel like it had a huge impact on the game to me. So maybe that's been fixed by now. But the battle side's quite good. It looks a bit janky. Battle side's decent, and the raising of troops and moving around the map is really good. So that side of it's good. It's definitely niche for historical war gamers, though. Yeah, they're good. What else is there, American Civil War wise? If you want to go back in time to the 90s, there's Sid Meier's Gettysburg. I would love if they did a remake of that. That's one of my favourite Civil War games of all time. There's North and South if you want something quirky and fun. That is, if you can get the original, which is on GOG.com, that is excellent. The remake, where they changed some of the arcade scenes, not so good. But I've heard there's been 2 remakes. There was the remake I reviewed, which was dire, and then a remake of the remake, which was supposed to be more like the original, but I haven't touched that. I think that was an Xbox 360 version, so that there's a little bit of difference and confusion going in there. But yes, anyways, American Civil War stuff, one of my favourite periods of history. It's just fascinating. I love the music, I love the history of the battles, I love the weapons. As you might guess, can you see that? I've shown this on stream before, I know. This is it's a replica, non-firing replica, of the Colt 1860 Army revolver, black powder thing. I'd love to join a black powder rifle and pistol club, but the nearest one to me is about an hour away, and it's a long drive just to go and shoot off at a few targets. So, not something I'm probably going to do. But I love the era for the weapons and the technology, which was changing fast at the time. You loved Sid Meier's Gettysburg? You still have it on your old Windows 98 PC with your 4 meg Voodoo card. God, I remember those. Voodoo graphics cards, Voodoo 3D effects. Those were the days. Okay. Dismiss. So, this is the demo, I'm guessing. We are Japanese. First Army. Skip Army. Guard. It's a warband and disband. So it's not... This doesn't look unlike many of the 4X games. My favourite of the Civ games was without a doubt Civ 4. Without a doubt. It was amazing. It didn't look like this at all. We must be able to build something here, right? No? Do we click on this? That's grassland. Okay, so that's the actual city. Okay, I think we're going to have to pay some attention to this. So we're going to stream this tomorrow and have a look at this. I do like strategy games of all types. We'll see how this turns out. They did say it's not just going to be like another clone of Civ. There was one like this, Humankind, which came out maybe 2 years ago. I played that. That was very different to Civ. An interesting game, but it didn't really hold my attention. So we shall see. One of your great-grandfathers was a cavalryman in the Civil War. I'm told he survived several battles. The music's a bit loud on this. Hang on. Tell you what, let's exit out of this. That's pounding my ears away. Is there a demo of Manor Lords? Sadly not Catherine, but hang on a sec. If we go on here, is it on here? First look at Manor Lords. There you go. If you want to take a look. So this is, I'll just drop this in chat so you guys can find it easy if you want to take a look. Manor Lords looks really, really good. From what I remember, this was before they added the combat in. So this was a demo from a year ago, and basically this is just the stream. I uploaded the whole stream onto that channel, so it's 3.5 hours. I love the building of it. It's not like grid type city building. You can change the size of the house plots and you can make them fit along different roads, and there's some nice ideas. There's trade in it, so that looks very promising indeed. Manor Lords coming out in April. I will be streaming that regardless, and I've been told it's on Game Pass, I think. If it is, excellent. I don't have to buy it separately, but one way or the other, we're going to be playing that. So, yeah, going back to your great-great-grandfather in the Civil War, if you read any Civil War stuff and played any Civil War games, you'll be familiar with a guy called General Armistead, who died at the Battle of Gettysburg. He fought for the South. He was the one who went over the stone wall with his sword, with his hat on his sword, so his troops could see him. I worked with a guy, when I left school, I got a job in a gun shop nearby, and there was this ancient guy in there, and his surname was Armistead, and we got on to the topic of Civil War stuff because I was interested in it way back then, and that General Armistead was a distant relative or ancestor of him. So that's my only link to the Civil War that I know of. So yeah, there was loads of interesting stories came out of that. There's one of the coolest things I found recently. It's on YouTube. You can look this up. There's 2 Civil War veterans. I think they're in their 80s or 90s that were recorded, like interviewed and recorded onto, what the hell would it be, vinyl or something back then, or pre-vinyl. Obviously not video. This was just tape. It was the 20s or 30s. And they were asked questions about it. They'd met up for a drink. They were ancient. They were still alive and doing all right and in rude health. So just their thoughts about it. And there's another one. There's a Virginia cavalryman who fought in the Army of Northern Virginia. His interview was recorded as well. And he was giving his thoughts. And I mean, I loved the accents and just interesting what they had to say. Been through a lot. And it's a period of history that we can read about it, but you don't know what it was like to really be there. People's outlook on the world and life and death was so different back then. And we think of wars as such terrible things, and going off to be a soldier is a terrible thing, but then life at home was still difficult with illnesses and diseases and living conditions and poverty. So just the whole thing combined it gave people a very different outlook on fighting and soldiering to what we have today. Yeah, it's just fascinating. I just love history. It is good. General Arm instead. Uncle was in charge of Fort McHenry in the War of 1812 and in charge of the original Star-Spangled Banner flag. Really? Really? I did not know that. So, Fort McHenry, there's a novel about that. There's some guy wrote a story about that, I think, and I read it, and I can't remember who it was. Was it called The Fort? Was it Bernard Cornwell? Might have been. He did write some stuff like that. Bernard Cornwell, by the way, if you like reading Civil War stuff, he wrote... let's put the full camera on for a minute if I'm just going to be chatting. You can see the glory of my set behind me. He wrote... Obviously, he wrote the Sharp stuff, and then he wrote the Starbuck Chronicles, which he never finished, unfortunately, but they were basically Sharp, but set in the American Civil War. Starbuck in there was more or less the same character, did the same things, and he even had a veteran sergeant who was basically Patrick Harper, but from Virginia instead. And they were really cool stories, but they never got finished, sadly. I don't know if he lost interest. But yeah, it was good. You've been to Fort Sumter? It's pretty interesting. It still has shells in the wall from the war. Only part of it remains because it was turned into a modern gun battery before World War II. It's interesting how they made those forts as well, like these brickwork forts. You'd think, surely they'd just be demolished. And they were, but they were obviously designed for like pre-war artillery. And I guess they hadn't been put to the test in many years. But like, yeah, modern artillery could utterly reduce that stuff. One of the French characters in Starbuck books was Sharp's son, born of an Englishman and French woman. Really? I missed that. Phil, you had a relative that fought for the South. He was from the Kingdom of Naples, sent over to fight the war and went home back to Italy afterwards. Oh, that's interesting. But lots of people have links to these things in the past. Hey, Poetic Wine. Harry Harrison wrote an interesting alternative history of the Civil War. There was one... What book was it? There's some guy, I went and did some work for him once, and he was into history, and he was telling me this stuff. And it was like one of these time travel things where somebody went back in time and gave the Confederates a load of AK-47s, so they won the Battle of Gettysburg. I'm guessing that wasn't quite the alternative history you were thinking of. Yeah, different times. And I love the technology that came out. Obviously, you've got the first widespread use of the rifled muskets and rifled cannon, which had been around before. They were there in the Crimean, but both sides weren't necessarily armed with them in the Crimean War. So that changed how tactics had to work and military attacks. The rifled artillery, the shells, the first introduction of Gatling guns, early machine gun type weapons. The Confederates had a repeating rifle like that, but I think it was deemed to use too much ammunition, so that was discontinued. Or an repeating artillery piece, it might have been. Small bore. They had lots of different stuffs. We had the ironclad ships. And that someone made an awesome ironclad tabletop war game. I think it was called Clang Bong or something like that, because you each had an ironclad and you had to try and destroy the other one. But of course, the armor was way better than the shells coming at it. So every time you fired, it just went clang, bong, and ricocheted off. So that was fun. It was just like a really cool period. And I love the music. If you get a chance, go onto YouTube, if people aren't familiar with this, and look up music of the American Civil War. It's just fantastic stuff. Loads of tunes that you probably have heard but didn't realize were associated with that time. Anyway, with that, I could talk about the Civil War all day, so we'll save that for the times when we played Ultimate General Civil War and Grand Tactician the Civil War that I've got installed right here, and I've had installed for many months waiting to go on YouTube. That time is approaching. It is approaching. US Army Ordnance didn't want repeating rifles because they thought that soldiers would waste ammunition. Yeah, heaven help that your soldiers should be able to shoot faster than the enemy, because what a waste of ammunition. It was the way people thought about it, though, wasn't it? Is there any other channels you have on YouTube? So I have the 3, but only 2 are active now. So you know about MarkGFL, obviously, which was my original back from 2014. And then you know about the Let's Plays one, which was started up initially to to be a host to my stream archives. Although now that we're streaming on MarkGFL as well as Twitch, that side might come to an end. I don't know. I won't upload everything I do, and I do have Mark's game reviews, but this is unlikely to develop any further, purely because I'm doing the reviews on MarkGFL now. As I stream there, it makes sense to have all the content there. And to be honest, I couldn't maintain the amount of content I needed to keep 3 active channels. So we're back there. So there's the Let's Plays, which you can find links to down below in the description here, and the MarkGFL one. Ammo is heavy and very hard to transport. If you use up all the ammo, you can't resupply it, and that can be a bit of an issue. That's true. That is true. But what the troops certainly found that those with breech-loading rifles later in the war and breech-loading repeating carbines, their rate of fire was so superior. Like the cavalry units could then hold off attacking infantry because they had just that firepower available. It came as a hard lesson to the South later in the war. Not that they needed to learn that lesson. They didn't have the industry available to make the rifles and the repeating carbine stuff in such great quantities. But yeah, the whole war is just fascinating. People thought there's no way the South could be conquered because of the huge size of it, the vast expanse, especially with the transport technology available in the day. But yes, that was proven wrong. Do I have Rumble? I don't have Rumble. What's Rumble? The original aging Jedi. Yep. I was indeed. So in the book, this guy is described as tall and dark-haired with a scarred face and an eye patch. He's a son of Richard Sharp and carries his father's pattern 1796 heavy cavalry sword. I'll have to reread them again. It's been a good few years since I've picked those up. Civil War was a warning for Europe that came true in the Franco-German War. Oh, Rumble's another streaming service. I'm not familiar with that one. I didn't go on... what was the other one? I'm not going on Kick, because that's a weird gambling den. And there was another one that actually closed down that I can't remember. Microsoft bought it out, and that seemed to be the death knell for it. Yeah, the Civil War, there was lots of things happened there. There was, I think, the first use of explosives in mines under enemy trench works to blow them up. People attribute that to the First World War, but it was actually the Battle of the Crater, Petersburg in 1864, where I think that was first used. And of course, medieval armies had been digging mines under castle walls and trying to collapse them, but that was different. That was slightly different. I am on Twitch, yes. I stream, I multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube, but it's the same stuff. I don't go on one or the other, but if you want to join me, if you're on YouTube and you want to click that channel in case there's ever any issues with YouTube not playing anything, you can also catch me there as well. Indeed, yeah, you're right, Catherine. I'm there as we speak. So that's a cool thing. I'm glad Twitch brought that in, that they would then allow multicasting, because it is good. It's allowed me to reach an audience of twice the size that I used to on streams. And on YouTube, it's, I don't know, discovery's better. And of course, people watch the VODs, whereas people very rarely watch VODs on Twitch. They're there. It's just not a thing most folks do. Don't know if that's... I'm sure there's some people watching that do, but it's kind of hard to find them, and Twitch deletes them after some time as well. So one day you want to go to Gettysburg. It's a well-preserved battlefield. Many of those battlefields have been turned into housing developments. Same in the UK. They're building roads across some of the old battles from our Civil War, but the last official English Civil War was like 350 years ago or something. 370 years ago, I think. You watch lots of YouTube VODs, Christy? Yeah. And it's... YouTube streaming is a weird thing. The back end of it doesn't work as well as Twitch, but the discoverability side of it works way better. So it's cool. So I'm on both, and there's no downside to being on both. It's kind of cool, so people can watch me wherever they find it easiest. Anyway, I am going to go now, because I'm going to go and find some stuff to do. So we will... let me see if this scene still works. I haven't used this one for a bit. we will see you guys very soon. In fact, we'll see you tomorrow. I think I'm going to come back. I don't normally stream on Wednesdays, but I'm going to put one up tomorrow. And I think we're going to go with Millennia, because these demos are usually quite short and we can finish them in 3 hours. So that's going to be enough. The Black Prince was okay. Glad to have tried it. We'll see how it turns out, but I don't think I'll stream it. Millennia is something I might play in the future if it looks like it's going to be interesting enough. Homeworld 3, I'm definitely going to play the demo of that. That's going to be Thursday or Friday. And I think out of the others, probably this Headquarters World War II game. I think it's going to be that. And if there's anything left over the weekend, we're running out of time, aren't we? This Roman Expeditions one looked like it could be quite good. So a different graphic style. There's some cool stuff. But you guys, go and try these out. There's some interesting looking stuff in Steam Nextfest. And the demos are usually quite small downloads. And if you've got a few hours, you want to go and check something out. Even if you just go and pick something that looks completely different that you would never normally play, try something for an hour. Sometimes you might surprise yourself. I found some awesome games like that by surprise. And my life has been all the better for it. So, folks, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a great night, and I will catch you then.